Today we're making a DIY boat out of just 2 trifold presentation boards. And yes, it's going right on top of this little car. Let's get started. Using the boat template I created and is available on my Etsy shop, I laid out the pages, making sure not to overlap them. Next, I taped the pages together to create the full-size pattern that will be the opening for the seat. I quickly did a rough cut and then off camera cleaned up the edges to make sure the lines were straight. Next, using one of your trifolds, center the sides of the template leaving about 1 inch from the bottom, and tape the paper template to the trifold. This keeps it from shifting while you're working. I am using masking tape as you don't want to pull off any layers of the cardboard when removing the template later. Using a marker, I used my template to draw the shape I was going to cut out. Using a ruler to keep my line straight, I traced the template onto the trifold. Once I took the template off, I cleaned up the lines that didn't transfer. Using a box cutter or something similar, carefully cut along the lines and remove from the trifold. Moving onto the back of the boat, take your second trifold and cut right down the middle lengthwise. Take one of these halves and remove excess from the length. Then cut again lengthwise about 1 inch above the fold. Lastly, fold 1 inch in from each side. These 1 inch pieces will be where we attach the back to the main part of the boat. To make sure that I had a clean fold, I went in and gently scored the side pieces, making sure I didn't press too hard to cut through the cardboard. Using the last piece of the remaining trifold, I started to create the nose of the boat. I found the center point at the fold and along the bottom and marked with dots. Then I connected these dots with a straight line and using my box cutter, cut along this line. Taking the same piece, I then folded the cardboard widthwise following the same line I just cut. This crease will become the front point of the boat. Unfolding the cardboard, I then overlapped the 2 pieces created when I cut along the line previously. Flipping the front nose piece of the boat over, I taped the overlapping pieces together. Taking a ruler, I drew a straight line from the front point to the center of the 2 overlapping pieces, then cut along this line. I was trying to cut through both pieces but didn't quite make it. So after cleaning up the bottom piece, I was able to join these edges together and apply tape. This line, where I'm applying tape, will become the top of the boat. This is where the boat really starts coming together. Moving back to the main trifold, let's create the start of the front angle of the boat. On both the right and left side, measure equal distances along the fold and the front edge. Connect these points with a line and cut. The flaps left over will be pulled in and used as the glue points to hold the front angle in place. I am using Gorilla Glue, but it does expand while drying, so make sure not to get it too close to the edges. At the back of the boat, I glued the back piece on and clamped into place. For extra hold, I added some tape. Lastly, I glued the front piece on, but made sure to line up the edges to the start of the front angle. Then added some weights to hold in place while the glue dried. I decided to paint the boat 2 different colors, but this is how you can make it your own. If you want to try this yourself, the printable template is available in my Etsy shop. I have also added some of my Amazon affiliate links for costume inspiration down in the description. And here you have it. The boat fits perfectly onto the car. Thanks for watching, and for more fun builds, don't forget to like and subscribe. Now go reel in some candy.